What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. So, you've seen the title. This is just wild. Yeah, this shows you the state we find ourselves in, people. Tyson 3 posted, who else can't wait for this? I'm so happy. Do you know who else? No one else, my bro. Literally, it's only you and your pockets who can wait at any level for this. I said the other day, truth be known, who was it? I think it was Dev Sani again. Dev Sani came on jumped on the blower on Twitter. Oh, it's so great. I can't believe the risk Fury and NGANNOU are taking this challenge at the prime of their careers. They didn't wait until the end of their careers like many do. Like, this is mad, people. It's mad. You know what I mean? You proper gotta be bugging to be behaving like this. I'm all for digging pockets, I ain't gonna lie to you. But let's call a spade a spade. Yeah? Let the pot call the kettle black, 100% on this one. You know what I'm saying? Who else can't wait for this? No one, mate. Actually, as it happens. And it makes you wonder, who are the people around these guys? Not so much NGANNOU. Listen. I mean, I've had some comments. Oh, YB, I don't like it anymore because you're not sucking off NGANNOU for ruining the sport of boxing. Listen, people. Yeah? NGANNOU's well within his right. Bear in mind, yeah, from what I understand, NGANNOU was offered, or he still has a PFL deal. Yeah, so NGANNOU's well within his right to ruin the sport and make the sport of mixed martial arts messy if he wants to. He can fight a whole bunch of bums over there on the PFL, which ain't no one watching. I ain't anyway, fair play to you. If I wanted to watch NGANNOU run through some bumps, I'll watch his highlights. He's been fought bumps. Yeah? Any decent fighters in the UFC, oops. You see that one? It's a bit like, I don't know, I'm not a football fan, yeah, but if you're into football, listen, some people, I mean, I've already said, I'm a casual sport fan, I'm a casual boxing fan. For example, I didn't watch NGANNOU, I didn't watch just first, I don't watch most boxing, yeah? If my nipples ain't tingling, I ain't interested in just watching a fight for the sake of it. It has to be A1 versus A1, otherwise, I'll just leave it. I'm not interested, just where I am, can't help it. Alright, fair play to you if you are, I'm not, yeah? Now, the fact of the matter is, again, if you want to watch average people, if you want to watch NGANNOU fight average people, then that's good for you. But the truth is, but Johnny Bones, that's the truth on this one. So yeah, NGANNOU well within his right, if he wants to ruin his sport some more. That's the truth, people. This is ruining the sport. And I'm tired of hearing individuals say things like, oh, YB. And even people like Adam Catterall who are calling Fury out, they still carry the narrative of, oh, I'm glad I'm glad a multi-million-dollar man is getting paid. Yeah, at the same time, you won't hear any of these guys worry about their neighbour who are about to go under and really need to get paid. Did you see that one there? you won't. Fair enough. If NGANNOU was down bad, yeah, and he was still mining the rocks wherever he was allegedly doing that at, fair play to him. Get paid. No one never said that. I never said NGANNOU shouldn't get paid to fight John Jones. In fact, that would be the second fight in the last 10 years I'd buy. Do you understand that? It's about fair value. That's another point as well. On another note, for example, yeah, in the US, apparently, the cheapest seats for a Taylor Swift concert are like $1,000. What? Who paying for that? It's mad. 60,000 arena to be in the nosebleeds is $1,000, people, for one ticket. The world's gone mad, people. Put the album on and relax yourself. Spotify, $10 a month and relax. Yeah? Oh, YB, I'm making 30-40 grand a year. Yeah, 100%. Barely getting by. But I'm happy for NGANNOU to ruin a sport, and whilst he does so, dig your pockets out on the way there. And Fury, both of them. It's not even like, well, YB, at least they're doing it for free. No. Yeah, they want to ruin both sports and dig your pockets. It's like, and people are backing this. Like, it's genuinely, it's mad. And not only is it mad, they then are saying, who can wait for this? Who can wait for us to ruin both sports and at the same time ask you to pay for doing so? That is the situation we're in, people. The bottom line. Yeah? There's no other way of saying it. No wonder listen, I'll be happy too. Think about it. If you've ducked the only relevant fight in your own sport and you're able to fight, listen, I ain't gonna lie, Fair play to Ngannou. Is Ngannou buff? Absolutely. Would Ngannou do well on the Olympia stage alongside AJ? Absolutely. I've never knocked that. But YB, he's buff. I never said he wasn't. Yeah, he buff, 100%. I like seeing buff men, for what it's worth. Pause. Yeah, a lot of people in denial, they say, oh, I don't care if they're buff or not, you care. Trust me. Yeah. AJ's whole career was built on being buff and looking the part. That's just what it is. People can lie to themselves and whatever else. People like seeing buff. Yeah, he buff. He can't box though. He's not a boxer. He's just not. And I'd actually respect Ngannou more, for example, if he said, bear in mind again, a lot of cornballs have come at me and said, but YB, Ngannou, you're always hating people's dreams. Ngannou's dream was to be a boxer. Listen, if Ngannou said, listen, my dream is to be a boxer, Dana playing games, I'm coming into boxing, and he worked his way up like every other one has to do, and then got to the Fury fight, or at least made it a little bit close. I don't know, let's say for example, yeah, he goes in there with Chisora and starches him. Just one fight, never mind building himself up, just one fight. Yeah, he goes in there with Chisora, starches Chisora with 10-ounce gloves on in 4 rounds or whatever. I'd say, listen, Fury couldn't do that. Fury was huffing and puffing for 10 rounds and couldn't get Chisora out there. Even the time Dilly, I think Hay clipped Chisora early, but that was, I think, round 6. Dillian White, it took him 11 rounds and help from the referee. So just one fight will do. At least show you got someone about you. Instead, this isn't a love. Listen, this ain't a love for the game. Yeah, this is a love for money, and that's it. Bottom line. Because a love for the game would say, how can I duck the best in my own sport and then just run up to the top of another sport having done nothing? Yeah. How can you do that and say you love the game? It's the opposite. And I'd say the same for Tyson Fury. Yeah? You love money is what you love. You don't love God. You don't love the sport. You love your pockets growing. Am I judging that? No, but let's call a spade a spade. Fury, next time at the end of a fight, Fury needs to get on the mic and forget all that Jesus rubbish, yeah? You need to get on the mic and say, thank you to my Lord and Saviour, the coin. Yeah? The greenback if you're American. What's the British one? The Queen's head. I don't know. I love this paper. The paper is what get me doing this. The paper is the reason I'm fighting a buff dude who ain't never boxed a lick in his life. And that's the truth, people. Nothing to do with love. No, YB, he love boxing. No one would do this if they loved the game. They wouldn't. But again, these guys ain't broke. Yeah? Oh, God, I hate that narrative. I keep hearing that. Oh, I've got to put food on the table. No, you haven't. You got 50 million in the bank, people. Stop it. Or Ngannou's... Listen, is Ngannou at the $200 million level? No. Since when did that become the standard? Yeah. Since when do we need to be worried about people hitting the $200 million standard? I don't get that one. Oh, but it's about the bag. It's about the bag. That's become the justification now. Oh, it makes money. You know, Floyd came with that one. Floyd was the one really who started that. Oh, if it makes money, it makes sense. Well, Floyd, you're fighting Robert Guerrero, mate. Do you know what I mean? Come on. You fight Andre Berto. These guys was washed people. Floyd's last 10 years of his career was shocking when you actually look into it. Take Canelo out. Canelo, okay. That was 2014, I think. So for the next 6 years, he fought bums. Pure bums. And old people. And washed up people. That's what he did. That's why really Floyd can't really talk about his career like that. He can't. Floyd can't come on and talk about his career. He talk about his cars. That's all he got. He ain't got. He hasn't. Floyd ducked Kell Brook, for example. He ducked Spence. He ducked all the top ones, and he fought all old washed up dudes. Bottom line, he can't talk about his career. He ain't got a career. All due respect, he got it early in. He fought Mosley at 38. Come on, people, stop. I beg you, stop. Do you know what I mean? That's Floyd's claim to fame. Going in there with 38-year-old Mosley. And Marquez, come on people, Marquez, stop. Do you know what I mean? Duck Pacquiao. Was Pacquiao juiced? I don't know, but you know what I mean? One of them ones. Floyd knew, wait there, Pacquiao's pretty explosive. Floyd's style isn't explosive. Floyd knew his style would kind of stretch out. Yeah? So he's like, oh, do I want to fight Pacquiao, who's an explosive fighter? I know he's going to fade. You don't get more explosive as you get older. So, you know what I mean? Floyd's not stupid. He know what he's doing. Same as the Furies. The Furies came out. I did a video on it. John came out. Yeah, AJ never would have lost if he was with us because we'd politic through all the risks. That's what you're seeing. At the same time, oh, I love God. Oh, I love sport. Boxing is what I'm made for. Stop it. Yeah, these are money pocket diggers. That's what they love doing. Dig in your pockets out. Nothing wrong with it. But let's call it what it is, people. That's all this is. A pocket digging expedition. I don't want to hear about passion. I definitely don't want to hear about love of the game. Oh, boxing's his first love. Just stop. It's proper like mad. You've got men telling me that another man's love is the love of the game and he's running up to the top. Since when is that love of the game? I love the game, so I'm just going to run to the top of it, having proved nothing. Ngannou hasn't even had a boxing fight, people. What is love of the game about that? I love the game, so I'm just going to run up and fight the best guy for a whole bunch of money, having proven absolutely nothing. No, that is what you call pocket digging. Yeah? No love about it. What is there to love? Genuinely, what is there to love about this? Just tell me, I want to hear it. What? Fury isn't fighting the man he's supposed to. Nothing to love there. Ngannou, Johnny Bones. That's it. Everyone can wait from it. Who else can wait? No one, listen, no one can't wait for this. Yeah? We all can wait for this, trust me. This kind of fight will be the best fight that happens never. I wonder when that's going to happen. Never. That should have been the answer. The governing bodies, everywhere you look, I don't know whether I feel like the societal fabric's just breaking down. And the lowest common denominator seems to be fanny and money. That's what it seems to be. That's where it's going now. Everywhere you look. If they ain't got their fanny out, they're trying to dig your pockets somewhere. Everywhere, no doubt about it. Yeah? Everywhere you look, it's fanny or it's dig your pockets. There's nothing that's solid you can cling on to. To be fair, Usyk, well, even him though, he's got a bit messy with the whole UKR thing, but as far as the sport goes, Usyk's solid. I rate Usyk a lot. He's gone up a lot in my estimation as far as the sport goes. So there are solid things out there. I lied. But even so, even with Usyk though, back in the day, which I mentioned in the past, Usyk was ordered to fight Joe Joyce, and I think, look at on hindsight now, February 2021, Usyk was ordered to fight Joe Joyce, and Usyk came out and said, "Oh, it's not happening because I want a 95-5 split." Now, what we know now is, or likely, I think Usyk would have popped Joe's head off without, because clearly Joe can't get out of the way of a straight backhand. Yeah, so if he couldn't get out of the way of a straight backhand in 2022, he weren't going to get out of the way of one in 2021, in my opinion. So it's one of them ones. But still, Usyk weren't saying that, was he? He was politicking. Yeah? And bear in mind, Usyk hadn't done nothing to earn the AJ shot, in my opinion. He come up, he fought some bum, and then he fought Chisora life and death, and then he got the AJ shot. That don't really do it for me, personally. And I think he would have beat Joe Joyce, and then beat AJ anyway. So, all these guys, man, like, they ain't pure purists. And I'm not saying I am either, to be fair. But again, you won't see me knocking on the door about God and this, and you know what I'm saying, and God this, God that, and what else they say. You know what I mean? No, be serious here. You're a businessman. Yeah, these are all business people. That's fine. Let's call it what it is. Yeah, drop all the religious rubbish that you keep. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, thank this, thank that. No. Yeah, you love the coin. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Who I want to hear, genuinely, who happy about this? I'm so happy. Yeah, I bet you are. Yeah, you're fighting a man who's never boxed before for a big load of money, and you're ducking the man. And not only, Fury isn't only ducking Usyk, yeah, he's structurally ducking Usyk. What do I mean? How do you define structurally ducking? Because this isn't just a duck. A duck would be, okay, I fought Chisora in December 22, now I'm going to fight Usyk. Well, now Usyk wants to fight me in March 23, so I'm going to fight Ngannou in April instead. I'm booked up. No. Fury fights Chisora, which was a bum fight. And now he's going to be out of the ring for damn near a year. Which means the whole December thing gets put out. I think they fight in November, actually. Yeah, it's like October 31st, which is November. So Fury's not fighting Ngannou until November, which means there's zero hope of anything happening in January, February. Fury in his whole career has never turned it around in 3 months, 4 months. Especially not now, when he's paid, in that sense. I think he fought, on his comeback, he fought Panini and someone else, like, pretty quick. But he ain't doing that again. That's not happening again. He did. That's just not happening. Not at all. So it's a structural duck. He's fighting a bum, which then puts him out. Oh, I've just fought. I've got on holiday. 6 months. So at best, you're looking at April, which we know. Wait a minute. The Saudis are planning for February. Why are you fighting in November? Oh, so you got a built-in excuse. Oh, they're trying to get me tired because I've just fought a big bodybuilder from the UFC, and come on, stop. Like I keep saying, at the end of the day, we all must, if anyone going to pray for something, pray that there is some aliens out there. Pray that the Anunnaki can come down, man, and just sort all this rubbish out, because zap all these goofy dudes, man, all these money pocket diggers. Yeah? Because it's whack. The whole lot's whack, truth be known. And there's nothing solid about any of these guys. Oh, I'm the biggest, strongest man, and you're just chasing coin. You ain't chasing no legacy. You know, and that's what I mean. Look historically, yeah? The great conquerors. Well, many a conqueror died trying to get on, kind of thing. Yeah. Now, as societies develop, it's become corny. Like the leaders don't lead; they just sit back and let everyone else do the work. Many a conquerors conquered and not got, trying to get their conquest. Do you understand that? That's what it's supposed to be about. Yeah. You roll the dice, and hopefully you end up on. Hopefully you don't get got. But sometimes, you know what I mean. That's how it goes. Take your risk. That's what it's about. Taking risk. I'd have thought. If anything, these guys ain't trying to conquer none. Yeah? NGANNOU ain't trying to conquer none. What's he trying to conquer? Nothing. The Joker. What's Fury trying to conquer? What, Chisora? Come on, people. Beg you, stop it. You know what I'm saying? What, Wilder? The bastard? Come on, people. You know what I mean? He ain't conquering none. I'm the bare knuckle. No, you're the bare knuckle muppet is what you is. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let off the 100%. No doubt.